Hello, my name is Donald Sexton. I reside in San Diego, California. I'm a military retiree. I was in the United States Navy and retired in August of 2003. And I'm making this video, and it's an introduction, and will precede others because, well, when I say I'm a military retiree, I say that with a bit of for what it's worth. And also, I've been just wondering what I bothered to defend. Personally, I consider myself a citizen of the universe, and that's in a way taken from a philosopher that I have high regard for. His name is Diogenes, one of the Diogenes of Sinope in particular, that he's been known for other things, other acts, not much in the way of writing. And so in a way, my life is going as his did. There won't be any record unless I start taking a record of what has happened to me, my views, my perceptions, my outlook, and expose a lot of the corruption that I've encountered, the injustices, and illuminate my grievances and the crimes and the violations, the many infractions. And that's besides the ethical challenges and the moral hazards and even the incompetence that this nation and this state of California and even San Diego are known to be characterized by. Well, they have their good points, but in a way I want to indicate and illuminate you about some of the things that I experienced while in the United States Navy, which I was very disappointed with during the time I was serving. But since retirement, the issues and the problems I've had with people in the VA, in the Navy, so I'm kind of encountering that, mostly having to deal with the many kleptocratic agencies that people hear about a lot, like the VA and departments, or they don't hear about, with such as some of the military treatment facilities, the other obscure kind of departments and agencies, like the medical care, I call it can't recovery unit. That's how I feel about health in this nation. Actually, medicine, people have a difficult time connecting how does an industry that has heisted a social institution, once noble social institution such as medicine, and tried to attach a virtue to it, such as caring, an inherent quality, when that does not exist in their conduct. And in a way, many ways, it's such a delusion. But that's typical of ScAmerika, ScAmerika, that I can't help but call what used to be America, or it might be another side to it, but it's overwhelming how more this nation is becoming characterized by ScAmerika. When social institutions have been heisted, public trust has been disregarded, ignored. The public good has been just as well turned, has been had its, any kind of concern for that has been disregarded. And from my misfortune, my even tragedies I've experienced since 2003, just show how absurd it was that I had to risk my life for what was called a moral war, when there's such immorality and crime and evil and sins that are committed that I've even experienced myself. And it's not just me exposing the corruption and indicating people that owe me big time, but just showing how evil and sinful it is to exploit people when they are injured and not provide them any remedy, any kind of treatment towards recuperation. When they benefit, they act like parasites, and as I said, kleptocrats. I even call them health predators. Something I should wish would surface and be widely used to describe the state of medicine in ScAmerika. Like I said, it's an industry marketing device about associating care with health, and I don't understand. Well, I kind of do understand, but you got to think about how do they profit so greatly by the most menial things, practical things, sensible things that people should have learned in primary, even secondary, especially in secondary school. And I wonder if people actually paid attention, or if there's this promotion that, oh, we're the experts and these sensible things you can't understand. Believe me, it's people can understand and take actions themselves. They can feel empowered and don't feel overwhelmed or even fooled by people that are even larger fools than they like to, than their own self-promotion tries to obscure. And as you can see behind me, I have a lot of, well, pretty much a good portion of the, well, pain relief drugs that have been provided to me as treatment, while my body, especially my shoulders and my neck, my hip, has a bit of has problems. And here's one of the, here you can see this, my shoulder, some of the disfigurement that what, because the treatment wasn't provided. So it's pretty amazing how health predators will try to promote drugs and obscure what is happening so they can appease the pharmaceutical companies. While, like I said, I become disfigured and deformed. And eventually, in other videos, I want to indicate the perpetrators that have caused me to suffer health and financial hardship when I was injured. Also, as well, my experiences with the VA in other ways. That's in San Diego. the Naval Medical Center San Diego. Their fraud, negligence, malpractice. I'm going to indicate serious issues with the San Diego Police Department and their attachment with their affiliation with cronies, legal cronies, and other parts of the tort system, which left me as an injury victim when I was plowed into and run down by a negligent and irresponsible motorist named Tor Christian Becken. And I want to tell him personally, you are not relieved of your debt to me. Just because you receive more protection, but by a corrupt and unjust system rife with kleptocrats and basically a defense lawyer that tried to coerce and lie and perpetrate fraud upon me in trying to accept, or like I said, try to coerce upon me just nothing but injustice. You're not relieved of your debt, and it's compounded, and you will have to pay eventually. But it's not just Tor Christian Becken's burden. It was just how I was exploited and neglected, mistreated by the rest of ScAmerika society. That includes medical treatment facilities and the system of injustice that involves health predators and shills and shysters and chiselers, including the AAA insurance exchange. Terrible hypocrisy and fraud and forgery committed by those people. But like I said, they were in affiliation with a defense lawyer that wore a black robe that wanted to manipulate a jury, that wanted to indicate to me that it didn't matter if I went to jury, that regardless of what happened or what the jury would have awarded me, he wouldn't have allowed it. He was going to influence them and bias them. He's a terrible person. Like I said, what happened to me? Rife with evil and sinful acts. And I just wanted to introduce myself and indicate that this is just going to be one of the videos that I use to show how illegal it was. And even though a lot of the laws that somehow passed in ScAmerika are completely unjust and without any righteous basis, just used to promote disparity and suffering. And like I said, me, as a person who wanted to promote power for peace when I first went into the Navy, became very disappointed with how the Navy was misused. The whole military has been abused. And I'll share some of the items, things that have happened when I was in the Navy, especially to perpetuate and even promote an unjust squat, which still kind of is used to base a lot of problems that have been occurring in the United States. Probably why San Diego Police Department has lost its idea of protecting the community, because they've become a paramilitary outfit. And anyway, my name is Donald Sexton, and I hope that you anticipate other things that will happen during further videos. Thank you.